The island of Sodor can be a very busy place. Engines work very hard up and down every line, taking passengers and goods trains where they want to go. Sometimes they get themselves into accidents, but that's okay. By the end of the day, all the engines want to be proved they can be really useful. And one of those engines is Thomas. Thomas is a tank engine on the island of Sodor. He's painted blue and he has a number 1 on his side. But when he first came to the island of Sodor, he used to be a tank engine that get coaches and trucks ready for big engines to take on long journeys. Sometimes when the big engines are not working, he will come up quietly and blow his whistle, scaring them. "Wake up, lazy bones, why don't you work hard like me?" he would say, and race away laughing. But then one day, James the Red Engine had a terrible accident. So Thomas came with the breakdown train to help James back on the track. Once Thomas returned James back to the sheds, the Fat Controller was waiting for him.
"Well done, Thomas," said the Fat Controller. "James shall have proper brakes and a new coat of paint, and you shall have your own branch line."
"Oh, thank you, sir," said Thomas. And that's how Thomas got to where he is today. This is the story of how Thomas saved his coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. One day, Thomas, Percy, and Nia were chatting amongst themselves at Titmus Sheds when the Fat Controller arrived. He had some very exciting jobs for Thomas.
"Today is going to be a very busy day for you, Thomas, and I'm going to list you a long list of jobs for you,"
he said proudly. Thomas was very excited. "I can't wait to do my jobs. What are they, sir?" he said proudly. But Percy was jealous. "You're lucky to do lots of jobs today, Thomas," Percy said. "I only have to take the mail train today."
"First, Annie and Clarabelle need to go to the repair yard. They need to get their wheels all fixed up. Then, you need to take some stone trucks from the quarry to Brandon Docks. And finally, once Annie and Clarabelle are repaired, you can take them out on your branch line," said the Fat Controller.
"Yes, sir," Thomas said proudly, and he puffed away. Later on that day, when Thomas arrived at the yard, he was too excited about his jobs that he forgot to watch where he was going. He went so fast that he gave his coaches a mighty biff. The carriages rolled along the line and bumped into James. "Watch what you're doing!" James snorted. "Sorry," Thomas puffed. Luckily, no one was hurt. But Annie and Clarabelle felt dizzy. "How dare you bump into us?" the coaches whispered. "Sorry, coaches," Thomas said. "I promise this will never happen again." Before long, Thomas and the coaches were coupled up, and Thomas took them to the repair yard. Although Thomas is good friends with Annie and Clarabelle, the coaches do sometimes complain, especially when Thomas goes a bit too fast. "He's doing it again, Clarabelle," said Annie. "I agree, Annie," said Clarabelle. "He's going dreadfully fast." So Thomas decided to be a little cheeky. Now he was going slow as a tortoise. "Cluttering carriages," said Annie. "What are you doing, Thomas? Now you're going too slow." "You'll need to speed up if you need to get us anywhere on time," agreed Clarabelle. "But I thought you want me to go slowly," said Thomas. "Oh well, if you want me to go fast," laughed Thomas as he went racing down the line. "Oh, cluttering carriages! Oh, that's much too fast," said the coaches. But Thomas only laughed and whistled. "Cheeky Thomas," said Annie. "Cheeky, cheeky Thomas," said Clarabelle. At last, Thomas took the coaches to the repair yard, but they were feeling a little annoyed once they arrived. "I wish I could stay and chat with you guys, but I have a lot of jobs to do and I'm running late," said Thomas. "Well, if you weren't being so cheeky, then this never would have happened. Yes, too much going too fast and too much going too slow." Thomas was so late that he rushed up to Knapford Station for the Fat Controller. But as soon as Thomas left, an evil diesel was watching Annie and Clarabelle. This evil engine was very, very frightening. It was Diesel 10. Diesel 10 was big and strong, and he had a crushing claw. "Oh boy, I'm sure gonna cause some trouble with that blue puffball tonight," he said to himself.